Hi folks, I'm Charlie at Cedarside.com. It's good to be with you again. Today we're going to talk about PCO Choice Concentrate, a cedar oil-based modern organic pesticide for outdoor use, but safe for people, pets, and the planet. Every year, almost 1 billion pounds of conventional pesticides are applied to lawns, grounds, and gardens in the USA. Sadly, these nerve-toxic synthetic pesticides cause special problems for children and pets. Parents know that everything goes into a child's mouth and that they play in ways that increase their exposure for pesticide contamination. Plus, kids' growing bodies and organs are particularly sensitive to commonly used pesticides. And our pets? According to the ASPCA, over 30,000 pet poisonings related to pesticides are reported every year. Cedarside's approach to effective outdoor pest control is radically different. We deploy a 100% biological, 100% organic formulation, rather than dangerous neurotoxic synthetics used by the pest control guys. There really is no magic bullet, no way to eliminate perpetually all insects from the outdoors without eliminating ourselves, guys. Nor would we want to. Insects in all their varieties are the main course on Mother Nature's food chain buffet that feeds thousands of species. The busy work of beneficial pollinator insects fills the breadbaskets of planet Earth. The good news is there is a simple, safe, and sustainable way to push the invading insects out of our yards and keep them out without poisoning water, soil, and air. It's called PCO Choice. PCO Choice is made up of 85% fractionated and modified red Texas cedar oil and 15% ethyl lactate, an all-green biosolvent made from corn, making it a 100% active product. Both ingredients in PCO Choice, cedar oil and ethyl lactate, are designed to work synergistically when mixed with large amounts of water. In a typical backyard, you are hosting 3 distinct groups of insects: subterranean insects like termites and grubworms, crawling bugs like beetles, ticks, and fleas, and flying insects like mosquitoes, gnats, and flies. When you treat your yard with PCO Choice and water, 2 things happen. First, the cedar oil component acts as a pheromone interruption agent that impairs the insect's mental capacity. The treated area no longer attracts them, creating a barrier of re-entry by blocking the insect's octopamine neuroreceptors. They can no longer detect the area's emission of pheromones. The treatment masks these semiochemical communicating messages that tell the bug about potential food and habitat. Literally sensing a void in your yard, the pests are repelled off in search of greener pastures in your neighbor's yard. Second, the ethyl lactate and water combine to create a mild yet effective biosolvent that immediately begins to etch through and dissolve the exoskeleton of insects. All insects have a protective structure of armor on the outside. Adult insects, larvae, and eggs depend on their protective shell for survival. PCO Choice is designed to rupture and breach the insect's protective exterior. Insect eggs and larvae are particularly vulnerable to the biosolvent soak and are easily killed. PCO Choice will allow you to control unwanted pests like fleas, ticks, flies, and mosquitoes without harming site-driven beneficial insects like butterflies and honeybees. PCO Choice will not harm birds, fish, or amphibians. Folks, the contents of this egg are beautifully protected by its shell. All is well for our egg and for insects as long as the protective outside shell is intact. However, once compromised, fluid loss is inevitable and subsequent death by dehydration inescapable. At home, I keep a hose end sprayer with PCO Choice attached at all times. If I'm going to water, I'm going to saute some eggs and larvae while I'm at it. PCO Choice is highly concentrated, making it an economical way to control outdoor insects. To get started, pour 4 ounces of PCO Choice concentrate into the cup of the hose end applicator provided with the product. Fill to the 26-ounce line with tap water. Attach to the water hose, turn on the tap and initiate spraying. Each cup of solution will dilute into 20 gallons of biological insect control spray. The first application is the most important. Your objective is to liberally soak down all bug hiding places. All areas of your yard, including but not limited to flower beds, organic garden, shrubbery, trees, grass, and concrete areas, and of course, any standing water. I suggest you wash down the sides of your structure working from the building outward, from foundation to fence line. Spray and soak everything. Repeat as often as necessary to complete the initial soaking. This treatment will resolve many other insect issues such as aphids or scale on plants, powdery mildew, and all the normal lawn fungal problems grassy areas experience. PCO Choice loves water. Periodic rains will enhance PCO Choice's performance. Some customers deliberately treat when it rains to achieve maximum subterranean penetration. Follow-up application should be conducted as often as required. Since PCO Choice is a 100% biological pesticide containing 0 neurotoxic agents, you cannot overtreat.
Repeat, repeat, you can never overtreat. Repeat, repeat, to treat.
So remember to repeat as needed. Plus, repeat applications promote a high carbon residual in the soil that enhances the microbial activity essential for healthy growth. If you follow this protocol, you can say goodbye to tomorrow's pest insects, snakes, and rats. Plus, scorpions and spiders too will abandon your yard once you've eliminated their food supply.
Folks, we are not too terribly concerned with today's living bugs, who measure lifespan in days, often just hours. We focus on the long haul. Remember, insects lay eggs in multiple of 300 to 500 eggs in their short lifetime. The PCO treatment is all about breaking and controlling the egg-laying cycle in your backyard. Rather than battle with today's bugs, we focus on eggs and larvae. Eliminating eggs and larvae is eliminating the next generation of insects and winning the war on bugs in your backyard. So get started today for a non-toxic and sustainable bug-free tomorrow. Till next time, I'm Charlie at cedarside.com.